trees are green and overhanging, feather light free and everlasting.
Writing. I hate writing so much, but I have to get back to it.
Oh my god, is that you? Is that you?
You gotta
The
produce.
man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number.
Mr. Martin? Sir? Are you there?
Seems like it did not have time to swallow the coin. This sometimes happens. Lucky you. The call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying.
Dial a random number with your eyes closed.
+1 white morning.
You close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary dial. Then pull down on the number. Then move one up and repeat the motion twice. Strange. This is not how you started before.
Wait, what did I just do?
Keep dialing.
Stop.
414447. The rotary dial feels cold from the sea air.
Keep dialing.
1117361. Your fingers keep moving like a spider. Every time the ring rotates back with a little ring of metal, like a bell tolling. Yes, 451-67451. You are going deeper now, into some unknown place, far away from this island of matter and its telecommunication network.
Finish it.
it.
451. You have dialed God knows how many numbers. The headset has been waiting silently to relay a signal. Surely nothing can come of this, you think. But it does. A connection. An ultra-long distance call. Your air fills with a crackle, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing in there, not like the local calling tone before. No, a small ring in a cage of distortion, far away, a distant network of phones. Calling. Calling in the night. Calling still. The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. Your breathing is heavy.
Kim?
Impossible. Hang it up.
Red check cannot be retried. Your volition is at 6?
Volition is screaming at you.
Wow.
Kim,
Let it call more.
let it call.
Calling. 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 Calling still. Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths, a woman's voice emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
Hello?
She sounds sleepy. There was a delay there, huh? Hello,
I want to die.
who is this?
I'm a revolutionary servant of humanity. I will free mankind and abolish the classes. I will raise the dead.
Your voice is so beautiful.
Goodbye. It almost feels like a non-choice. Who's this?
Dora, who is this? The connection is bad.
Dora. The name feels like a gift. A gift that was meant for you. To make it possible to live. And fight. In the distorted distance, you hear someone turning next to her. bed springs rattle. Don't react. Whatever you do, don't react to that last thing.
Don't react, says Volition.
Is someone there? It doesn't matter if you react or not. You still think you hear a man's voice in the background. It's covered in pain and white noise.
Hello.
She hums, her voice warm from sleep.
Who is this?
Oof. Can't go 5 anymore, can ya?
And I don't like 4.
I don't even understand 4. I just don't even understand it. We're out of options.
You're not a revolutionary, Harry. You're drunk.
You only have 2, maybe 3 things left to say before the change runs out.
Harry, how do you know my name?
Harry? Who's Harry? Are you sleeping with him? I'm also Harry.
I'm not drunk.
Okay, I'm drunk. What does it matter? I'm still me.
I'm not drunk, I'm high.
I'm not drunk or high. I'm just hurt. Why does it hurt to talk to you?
Oh, God.
There's silence. It's heavy as tin. The white noise howls.
Do you know what time it is? It's so late here.
Sounds like she's looking for a clock on the nightstand.
It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
Do you want to party?
I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you know me.
Where are you? You sound like you're in another world.
Where are you going in 2 hours?
I'm the law, I'm a detective, I'm doing a case. There's a hanged man.
Is someone there with you?
Can't do it. Can't do it. Don't do it.
Man.
Obviously to work. Obviously at home. But there might be interesting things beyond those two obvious guesses.
This is so heavy. This feels like a conversation where you hold the phone with 2 hands.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
I'm in Morova, sleeping,
Morova. Where are you going in 2 hours?
to work.
Where?
The academy, where I work.
The academy? That sounds better than my job. I'm happy.
My job is sad and terrible and has dead bodies in it.
Academy. My job is real.
Jesus.
No response, only a sigh. The connection crackles like burning paper. What are you doing to yourself right now?
I'm making a funny prank call.
Catastrophic damage.
I don't know. I don't understand what's happening.
You need to stop, Harry. You'll die.
Where are you? You sound like you're... Okay, yeah, we've done that. I want to talk about me.
I mean, can you imagine calling up an ex and saying that to them?
Yeah.
That would kill you.
That would be devastating.
that would absolutely murder
Massive
you.
damage.
But partying and going insane are like also non-options. And this is just nope.
Yeah.
That is the ultimate nope. So by the fucking process of elimination, I want to talk about me. You sound like you know me.
What do you want to talk about that we haven't talked about already?
This is bad. You feel your right hand on the handset cramping up with pain.
This is heavy.
My heart hurts. I'm going to have a heart attack.
Oh no. Please stop. Please, let's just hang up.
Yeah, I don't think any of this goes anywhere survivable. I think Felicia is right.
What's the plan?
How do we... Is content murder? Content might be death. Content might be death.
Is death.
Let's go 5.
She does not answer anymore.
I'm the law. I'm a detective. I'm doing a case. There's a hanged man.
I'm gonna solve it.
It doesn't matter. This case doesn't matter.
None of it matters. Not anymore.
Can you help me solve it? I need to solve it. They won't take me back if I don't. I'm gonna solve it.
Harry.
Disconnect tone. The machine ran out of money.
Oh my god.
You dial the number again. 26 pulls of the rotary dial. The machine eats the coin, and a terrifying ocean of distance rustles in your ear. In the middle of it, a familiar ring. Small, distorted. Calling, calling,
Hang up.
calling,
Let it call.
calling, 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 calling. It looks like she does not want to pick it up, Harry. Stop scaring her.
Why?
Come on, you know why.
Still let it ring.
I can't. I can't. That, like... Are you really just that guy? You're not even drunk or high. You like haven't had anything.
Fully sober. You're actually more sober than you've been in days, maybe weeks, who knows?
It's...
Calling.
Harry, please.
Oh my god.
A sad voice answers, dressed in distortion.
I need answers to my mystery.
I need to know who you are. Who are you?
Harry, please. I'm gonna end this call, damn it.
There was someone there before. I heard someone. Who's there with you? Okay, well, number 3 has I'm gonna kill myself, you fucking whore energy.
It a little bit does. A little bit does. I mean, what's... This is all just...
This is all messed up.
This is all... It's all... Everything sucks.
This is all uncomfortable.
I need answers to my mystery. What are you going to help me with there? I need to... Yelling at you about who are you. What is that going to do? I'm going to end this call, damn it. What is that even? This is...
Crying. Clearly, we're not the man anymore.
I need answers to my mystery.
Please. I'm going to hang up now, okay?
Phone hanging up. Disconnect tone.
Well, we can make, maybe 188 calls.
You dial the number again, as you've done many times. You remember it well now. 001 41 44 47 11 17 361 451 67 451 451. Calling, 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 and calling for who knows how long, but no one answers. You need to insert more money to call again.
You want my money? Oh, that was rough.
Indirect modes of taxation. Turns out those Financial Oversight Committee gangsters stuffed millions of hard-earned dividends away in the last place anyone thought to look. The hearts and minds of everyday Riversholians. You need to spread that deregulation gospel to the people. Tell them about that foreign fair tax. Preach that 98% gross burden. Preach it, preacher man. Set the brothers free. Taxes are racist.
Hustle the pain away, Reggie. The invisible hand of the market will wipe those tears. Except ultra-liberal dialogue options give a +1 real, -1 empathy, thinks he's a hustler or something. No time for tears.
Money over bitches.
Time is money.
Well, that phone call was awkward.
MOB.
Are the kids working?
And cream. Never forget cream. Wow, that did a number on us.
Yeah, that was heavy.
That was a boss battle.
We lived,
That was a boss battle.
but yeah, we fled. We fled.
So a long time ago, I forget how long ago, I was told one thing without context in this game.
Okay,
Keep calling.
I see.
I had no idea what that meant, but I was told, keep calling.
Good stuff. Good stuff. It hurt, but good stuff.
Vera?
There's some glass there. That bag must be heavy now.
Buzz hum. The electricity flows through the wires with audible power. Hey, look.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing.
Look at that.
It smells really bad.
Does it smell like someone we know?
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth. It seems likely that it was left in the surf until someone laid it out on this fence to dry out. Unfortunately, that just seems to have stiffened it into a shapeless
Oh,
mass.
yeah. Hardened street clothes.
Crusty.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
I think this is the jacket the idiot Doom Spiral guy wanted me to find.
Why not?
Might be a clue.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to have it returned.
Oh no, please don't interact with that.
Will this fence electrocute me? I hope so. Damn. Yeah, it's an object.
Filthy jacket. This filthy rag has been at the mercy of the elements for quite some time. It's streaked with seagull shit and abnormally stiff from God knows what natural processes. You can't even tell what brand it is.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Man, how did this jacket get so disgusting?
Let's not think about it right now.
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it?
Think about it.
I've got one healing item.
The jacket
So
will kill you.
maybe.
It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it. It smells like a dead sea creature, tangled in grey strands of seaweed. It must have spent quite some time in the water before the tide deposited it ashore.
I'm about to head out.
Oh,
I'm lightheaded. Okay, but what's the crust made of?
Somehow, it was carried or dragged to the boardwalk. If not by human hands, then perhaps the feral dogs that prowl the beaches at night. The faint impressions of many footprints are also present, though it's impossible to tell what kind or how many. Suffice to say, the jacket spent some time on the ground before someone draped it over the railing.
Okay, that's pretty disgusting. I've had enough.
What happened once someone put it over the railing?
The crust is hard. This jacket spent at least a day baking in the sun. Who knows what happened to it then?
Thanks, jacket.
Somewhere, high above the city, a pair of seagulls trace loops through the air. They are like the bombardiers of the aerostatic brigades, gliding above a target-rich environment.
Fucking basil geese.
All of a sudden, the bomb bay doors open, and their white glittering payload rushes to the ground. Splat! An explosion of white on a man's shoe. A curse goes up, but the birds do not hear.
That's a very active cloaca.
Why did I spend all this time thinking about seagull shit?
I feel like I really understand this jacket now.
It's too late. You've already thought about it, and now your hands are covered in muck.
Ew, ew, ew.
Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell out.
I can't wipe them on these pants, though. These pants are too nice.
Why would you? Yeah, exactly. Don't put it on yourself.
Alright, so... yeah, morale is free, though, so no worries.
Oh my god.
Yep.
So what's better, this jacket or jellyfish field jacket that's shit stained? Pick your poison.
Let's take a look over here. We got some tear. I'll remind the world that before you die, you're given an opportunity to heal, thus not wasting any potential other heals that might occur on the way. Therefore, saving for those moments is the way I'm playing. Alright. Makeshift tool.
Does it affect volition?
That is what people are saying.
Yeah.
Vagrants have tried... oh, hold up. Got tarp will keep you out of neither rain, nor snow, nor wind.
Oh, there's a lot of things in this area. It is fenced up. Alright. Postcard. Courant 33. Another one. Coin-operated weighing machine. Hasn't been used for a decade.
I suppose, just going on how the game's gone so far, we've healed up morale a bunch because of our thought, internalized. But even before that, we would also have moments from time to time. But, like, I can't remember the last time we naturally healed up in a conversation. Encyclopedia up. 2. Perception down. Holy shit.
Mega binos. Prescription lenses.
Turbo nerd glasses.
+2 encyclopedia. Discover your inner bino. -1 perception. Nausea-inducing hell glasses. Whose idiotic idea were square and beige plastic frames anyway? Beige is a color that does not look good on anyone. Not to mention that seeing the world through these exceedingly thick lenses feels almost nauseating.
Down perception, up encyclopedia. Perception 3, encyclopedia
5.
6.
What?
7.
Oh.
It would become a fucking annoying ass stat. Encyclopedia would never shut up if we put that on. Yeah. Okay, but good to know for if we need. Vagrants have already painted the tarp red. Water drips from it. Alright.
Good paint job.
Little boardwalk area here. That's a little locked off area, non-interactable.
And then what are we looking at here?
Cash over there.
Right on the table. Hope that wasn't someone's tip.
Now, we were told about secrets beneath boardwalks.
Big wine canister. It's open and empty.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Hold on. That is awful.
What is it?
Isn't it just a rotting fish?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that. Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear. It is death. It must be.
Kim, what's that smell?
Heads up, Lieutenant. Something's not right here.
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
No. Not while the thought floats.
Oh.
The Jamrock Shuffle.
Oh, what do we get?
In a way, yes, you are treasure hunting. Most officers from Precinct 41 do what is called the Jamrock Shuffle, cracking open containers. Most of them are from Jamrock or Coal City, the poorest parts of Revachol, that also overlap with the network of royal catacombs called Le Royaume, just beneath the streets. As children, you would all go underground, hoping to find treasure, and come back with a rat's tail or a used needle. That playful curiosity must still be in you. Who knows, maybe one day the Orbe de Montagne, the Holy Scepter, and the Cocaine Skull will all be yours.
Hey.
Does a body count as a container?
I will say yes.
Find better loot in locked containers. Alright.
It's like a warm Tupperware left in the sun, you know?
And that's all the thoughts we care for at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So if we get new ones, we'll start looking at possibilities. But the forgetting costs 1.
Yeah.
But once the slot is free, it's a free internalization. It doesn't cost 2.
Yeah, that's
right?
what I assume.
Yeah, right. So, okay. We also haven't given ourselves any stat boosts in a minute because we've been just putting clothes on and off, you know? Alright. Yeah, we gotta get ourselves some healing items proper. Now that we can afford it. Floorboards are rotten and weak.
Don't fall through.
Let's make sure we're wearing everything that we can to help us in this situation. Yeah, we're gonna heal up a bunch in conversation, but as a result, we have a bunch of healing items for volition, so let's use some of it to get our stat back to where it ought to be, which is a 4? No, 3. That's we're seeing it, yeah. Then let's see. I want to work on. I want obviously things like hand-eye coordination and perception. Perception can go up by 1. It's currently knocked. Visual calculus, obviously, doing good. Yeah. Perception mainly. Okay. Let me just look through our shit again. Logic might be helpful.
Okay.
Perception in exchange for authority and composure. Going down. Let's put the boots on for a minute.
Let's go.
Drama, visual calculus, baby. With the shivers. Okay. That's fine.
Ready to go? What's in there?
There's some tear, an empty cigarette package, and a crumpled kebab wrapper in the trash bin.
Examine the tear.
2 empty bottles of Tallulah vodka and a can of black potent porter is all you find. No, there's more in there. Livis strawberry liquor, plus some Pilsner bottles too. Better not pick them up. They seem unhygienic.
A tragedy.
The lieutenant looks in the can, eyes watering from the smell.
Whoever tossed it here was a heavy smoker. The brand name reads Red Astra. Red Astra is the black market version of Astra cigarettes, known for their high tobacco content.
Wow. Kebab?
You see traces of mayonnaise and ketchup on it, as well as a tomato wedge. The wrapper reads Shish Kebab Revachol. It's no older than a day or two. No mold yet.
Oh my god.
It's hard to concentrate in the smell. The sea air brings some relief.
Yo, ketchup with shish kebab? Get out of here.
Yeah, that's a bit fucked.
It's disgusting.
Shall we?
Yeah. He doesn't seem to mind the smell.
Lies on the boardwalk, his limbs bent and neck turned at an unnatural angle. Right next to him is an empty bottle of spirits. In his cramped hand, a chewing gum wrapper.
That's the sound of a boat in the distance, right? Not a death fart?
I hope so, Woolie. I hope this is machinery.
It's a good working class fart right there. Proletariat toots. Respect them.
Half of his body has slipped between the cracked boardwalk, starting with the left leg. The fall has left him broken, contorted like a sad puppet. The smell is not as bad as a 2-week-old corpse, but it's definitely heading there.
Hold on.
The lieutenant squats next to the corpse and examines his face. 2 bulging eyes stare back at him, void of any signs of life.
Are we just seeing the result of the elements on some poor homeless soul?
Lividity is faintly pronounced. Whoever this is has been dead for 2 days. No longer. We need to investigate.
Okay.
Stands up and shivers as a gust of wind blows through his bomber jacket.
After you arrived.
Calm now. Carefully. Just another day. Just another dead body. Breathe.
Study the man's clothes.
He's wearing mud-caked boots, beige trousers, and an old brown leather jacket with a bright blue lining. There are traces of kebab sauce on his chest. A cool leather jacket with a bolt of blue? Oh no. This sounds terribly familiar.
Pockets?
You find some sunflower seeds and a rain-soaked library card folded into 2. His jacket feels sodden and heavy under your hand.
Was someone looking... Weren't we looking for someone with a jacket with blue inside?
Was it the previous negotiator?
Good. We should take a look at that library card after this is done.
Study the man himself?
The man has fallen through a crack in the boardwalk and hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole.
Fallen through a crack in the boardwalk, hit his head against the metal bench. Coagulated blood covers his black hair. One of his feet is still dangling through the hole.
A bad fall. It might have been dark outside. This place is a minefield in the dark.
Examine his face.
Yeah, that's a pretty rough way to go.
His expression is dull, like the sea behind him. Drops of water shining on his mustache. His eyes, empty and wide, look frightening in their frozen gaze.
That's the kind of shit where it's just like... That's why I always think of like how just a bad fall with the wrong sidewalk corner sticking out
Yeah.
is possibly the end of all things. And all it takes is a bad trip, bad fall, a bad push, a bad
Yep.
punch. If a fight starts,
A table,
you know.
like Gary Coleman.
Height 170 to 175 centimeters. Curly hair, stout build. Age approximately 50 to 60 years.
Hundreds of thousands of years of like reinforced little things to make sure that when you see a little thing crawling that doesn't have four legs, you fear it because of danger. When you see something slithering towards you, you feel danger immediately, innately. Protection to save the softest parts of your body from damage. A bone wrapped around your brain, right? Containing it. A rib cage around
Protecting.
all your organs.
Yeah.
And yet, one dumb fall from literally the height that you interface with the planet at to the ground.
Might end you.
What the fuck are we?
We are made in God's image, Wooly.
Flawed. That's fire.
Study the
There's some
surroundings.
dried blood on the metal bench, right where the corpse's head rests. The floorboards are rotten and slippery wet around the hole. An empty bottle lies nearby. A chewing gum wrapper is clutched in his fist.
Alright. Examine the man's head.
A dried chunk of blood covers the hair at the back of his head. An open wound. It's sticky and cold to your touch.
I don't see any other major wounds, do you?
It's hard to say.
Seems like the head wound was fatal. It's exactly the shape of the bench.
Step on the game over button. Game over, yeah.
Is it like feeling the floorboard?
I don't know, but it just in the world of dumb shit feels like a dumb thing to do.
At least there's no like percentage.
I would hope it would. It should say test the floorboards.
Yeah.
Examine the bottle.
0.75 liter Tallulah vodka with its cap missing. There's hardly anything left inside.
Tear all around us.
He looks at two other bottles near the coin-operated viewer, then at your yellow plastic bag.
I'd prefer if you didn't collect them this time. It's not proper.
It's evidence.
True. It feels disrespectful.
Chewing gum.
Rubowski spearmint chewing gum. Green leaves on the cover. The man's mouth is half agape from the terror of the fall.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You want to always know for sure that they felt deep mortal terror right before it all went dark.
The blackness of death. Stench. You think you see white chewing gum too. Confirmed. Nearly the whole pack is there. Solidified on his lower rear teeth.
He ate the whole pack, right? It's to cover the smell of alcohol before going home. The worst thing is, I've seen it before. Almost the same scenario. Even the chewing gum. It's always the same.
Really? The lieutenant shudders from the cold. Nothing from them, though. Okay.
They screech under your feet ominously. It's hard to say whether the dead man's weight was the cause of the boardwalk to break. It definitely looks fragile. You see waves churning below. Something cracks beneath your feet.
Okay. What's up?
He could have easily disappeared into the sea through that hole, and you would have never found him. The entire boardwalk creaks in the wind as you take a step back.
Who is this man?
Yeah. Yeah, that's working class would also put two and two together there. All right.
Looks like one of the locals. He'd have to know this spot to come here. You don't just walk over here.
Looks
That's
south.
just a lazy assumption. What do you think?
A dead working class man with a bottle in his hand? Don't deceive yourself. You know who this is.
We know who this is. It's the working class woman's missing husband, dead on the boardwalk.
The woman you met at the book stand? Why do you think it's her husband?
He looks at the bundle of flesh and rags lying on the ground.
The leather jacket. It matches her description perfectly.
Bottles all around him. She said he was drinking somewhere in the Martinez.
The library card. He was supposed to return a book.
Oh. Well. I mean, 1 or 3.
Yeah, 1 or 3, definitely.
Bright blue lining? Well, he's definitely someone's husband.
What do you think happened here?
Death by misadventure. He slipped and fell through the boardwalk. A truly unfortunate accident. If it wouldn't have been for that bench, he'd be alive.
Could it be related to the lynching?
What about the kebab?
What about it? The deceased ate some kebab. It's probably from a nearby place, maybe in the parks.
Sometimes a kebab is just a kebab.
Fair enough. Do you think he was drunk?
Oh yes.
What about alcohol poisoning and liver failure?
Some symptoms of acute alcohol poisoning could have definitely played a role here. Severe confusion, respiratory depression, unpredictable behavior.
It's like you would have had a better chance falling all the way through into the water and then trying to make it back to the ice.
But I think that death arrived through head trauma, not liver failure.
This is just a fucking, God's comedy in prop placement. Someone should be held responsible for this broken boardwalk. It's dangerous.
They'll seal this place off after the news reaches the coalition officials. I doubt that they have enough resources to actually repair the boardwalk.
Yeah, I mean, have you seen the area?
Not that sealing it off would keep anyone away. All it does is keep the city council's hands clean.
He smiles sourly.
No, I don't see anything that points in that direction. For now, let's treat this case as a simple, albeit sad, accident, unrelated to the murder case.
Agreed. If this somehow converges later, why not? But keep it simple for now.
Right.
It does seem to be a pretty straightforward misadventure, although there's still a question of identifying the body.
What should we do with him?
From where I stand, I can see two options. We either take the case and follow the leads to identify the body on our own, or we report back to the station and leave this for our colleagues to handle.
Hold on, what about field autopsy?
We found him. We should finish this.
Let's leave this case for the station. I don't want to spend time on it.
I still need some time to decide how I want to solve this case.
So this is for, providing we didn't take the case earlier from the wife. You could probably just find this and then decide what to do with it without having talked to her.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah, okay.
Mysterious body. Who is it? Who knows? And then, how do you proceed not knowing? Because we happen to have the previous connection, but
I see.
you optionally might not. What about field autopsy?
A field autopsy isn't necessary if the cause of death doesn't appear to be criminal, and this looks like a simple accident to me. I'd say we should just write down head trauma in the autopsy report and leave it at that. It would save us at least 2 hours of unnecessary work.
Yeah, but isn't that kind of sloppy?
You're right, I don't see anything criminal here. Let's leave it at that. Yeah, I mean, to be perfectly honest, we don't need to go cutting up her husband. Just because, what if?
I mean, just need to stick our hands in some holes here and there, right?
but like we found some magic shit last time.
Yeah, well, it's crazy.
Good call. The guys at processing can take care of the rest.
Alright, we found him. We should finish this.
Alright, we should first examine the library card you found. Then we can call the station for Mike and Emma. Let them know we are taking the case.
Man. What a sad way to go.
And we keep walking boldly on the same wood that killed a man. Being like, ooh, is that some terror?
Just stay away from the benches. You're fine.